my title is kind of too broad, but what I'm going to tell you about is that I give you two topics. One is kind of mutant screening. The other one is we identified one transporter which is important for cadmium transport into grains. First of all, I'd like to recognize people who is involved in this research. The first topic for the mutant screening was mainly done by Akio Saito, who is now in the Tokyo University of Agriculture, and it was continued by these three postdocs in the lab. And the second topic, LCT1, which I'm going to talk, was mostly done by Ragush-san, who is now in Germany, and with the help of many people from Tsukuba and University of Tokyo and other places. Also, I should mention that the grant is coming from the Ministry of Agriculture in Japan. So, for somebody who works on the metals, I think the overall goal is to try to establish a cultivar which is useful. Either high accumulation of useful metals or low accumulation of harmful metals. As you may know, that there are 17 essential elements for plants, which is colored in these periodic tables. And plants, of course, requires all of these elements for their growth, but some of the heavy metals, some of the metals are also important for human nutrition, and iron was a topic in this morning, and zinc is another important element, which tend to be tend to be deficient in the foods. At the same time, plants mistakenly take up harmful metals such as arsenic or cadmium, and that become a problem in the food contaminations. We also should be careful about cesium, I think, in after this accidents with machine. So today's topic, the first topic is mutant screening. I show you our examples of the large-scale mutant screenings to find the some alleles which may be used for the breedings. What he did a few years ago was that we obtained the mutantized rice cultivar from the Bioresource project in Japan, which is through Professor Kunomara in Kyushu University. He had roughly 3,000 lines to test, and so we grew them and collected seeds of xylem sucker leaves and analyzed a number of elements in there. And for some of the mutants, we went through second screening to confirm it. For example, this is the diversity of the cadmium concentration in xylem cell that we measured. Here are roughly 2,000 lines, TCM lines, and some are, as you can see, some are low, some are very high. And there are mutants which is very high and very low in xylem cell. This is, as you can see, is a log scale, and this is the average value. And some are like 10-fold higher, some are less than 10% lower than normal. And here are some other representation of these mutants, and we've been going through this mapping of these mutants, and some of them actually, well, here this figure shows you that there's a good correlation between the cadmium concentration in shoots and cadmium concentration in grains overall. But if you look carefully, there are some mutants which is not changed in the shoot concentration, but changed in the grain concentration. So there are a wide range of variations. If you look at other metals, among the roughly 2,200 lines, more than 550 lines have the more than twofold difference in any of these elements that we have. And many of the mutants have only one element that is different. Some mutants have a multiple elements that differs from the average study of these mutant models. If you take these data into the phylogenetic trees, you can find some patterns. For example, in this case, he generate this phylogenetic patterns of cadmium-related mutant mice. And you've noticed that he can cluster these mutant mice into three patterns. One is, for example, high cadmium mice, but other elements are relatively similar to original hydrogen. There are low groups, and there are high cadmium mice with different elemental conversion other than cadmium from hydrogens. So based on these, I think you can group into different groups which probably representing the type of the mutation and type of the genes that they have. There are also correlation between the metals. Some metals have a positive correlation, for example, in this case, magnesium and manganese, magnesium, calcium, and so on. And there are also an example where you don't see a strong correlations among these mutant models. For example, this is zinc and cadmium, and this is manganese and chromium. This probably representing the pattern of transport specificity, or maybe transport processes, how this is taken up and distributed within the plants, and how it is accumulated. Okay. So here is another representation of the correlation between the elements and between the elemental changes among the 2000 mutant models. And there are some combinations that have a stronger correlation, some are negative, but not very strong correlations. But among these mutant mice, you can find something which may be readily useful. For example, Saito-san identified some iron mutants. So here is the patterns of this. So this is the elemental conversion of these high iron mice and low iron mice. And note that this scale is log, and this is 1 and this is n. So for example, for this one, it has roughly a 9-fold higher iron concentration in sheets. For this one, it has a lower manganese concentrations. And for the iron ones, for example, or he named actually this mutant Tetsu in Japanese means iron. And he found that this mutant is relatively tolerant to low iron conditions. And so the original wild type plant become corroded and those supply pilots, but this mutant is tolerant. At a little bit of additional ions, the wild type recovers some towers, and this become very, very unique. So that these mutations, with these mutations, you can probably make the mice plants tolerant to low iron conditions. So, as a summary of the first half, I tried to tell you that the large-scale analysis of mutant populations for the elemental analysis allows identification of some mutants, which some of them we are mapping and doing, try to identify alleles. And right now, this example was done with the Python 65 as an example, but that similar screening is now ongoing with the Japanese elite cultivars. And if you find something useful, for example, high iron, high zinc, or low cadmium, that can be readily used for the cultivation. And that good example will be given by probably the next speaker. Okay. So I move to the second topic, which is another approach, different approach to regulate the metal accumulation in rice. So this is about the LCT1. This is a metal transporter of rice, which is important for cadmium accumulation in grains. This work is done by Rabbit-san. Right? So cadmium. This is to remind you that the importance of cadmium toxicities. In Japan, we had something called the Itai disease in toyama agriculture. people living there on the river called the Jinzu River were toxified with cadmium, which came from the mines in the upstream. And people had very weak bones, and so that the people had a difficult time walking and living. And this was one of the examples for the public awareness of the importance of the preventing contaminations from the industry to the food chains. And so cadmium has been quite big attention in Japan. Japanese soil naturally has in some regions have high levels of cadmium, and so that some of the rice produced in Japan contains to some extent higher levels of cadmium. And here is a recent report by Kremenzer showing that this is a weekly cadmium estimated intake in various countries. Japan is relatively high, and this is above the European standard, I think. And it is higher than China, USA. Australia is quite low. So cadmium is an issue, an important issue. There are quite a few approaches to try to reduce cadmium concentration in rice. The strategy that the Luddison took was that he tried to identify the genes which may be involved in cadmium transport. The approach he took was that he, based on the analysis in wheat, he focused on this transporter called LCP1. LCP1 has been published, wheat LCP1 has been published 10 years ago, which is mediating cadmium and other cations in yeast. And there's only one gene in rice, and so that he saw that it may be a good target to study. There's no homogeneopsis, and there's a QTL analysis showing that the location of this gene might be involved in cadmium transport in rice. Okay. One of the first experiments he did was that he looked at the localization of LCP1 diffused to the GFP proteins and bombarded into the BY2 cells. And as you can see, that LCP1 GFP signals is along the periphery of the cells, suggesting this is a plasma membrane protein. When he expressed rice LCP1 in yeast, he was able to detect the transport activity of metals, including cadmium. He measured quite a few metals, and in this slide, only 3 such are shown. And in case of cadmium, when he expressed rice gene in yeast, the concentration of cadmium in yeast cells decreases. Same for the potassium, but not for zinc. So, similar to the case of the wheat LCP1, rice LCP1 is a metal transporter, including cadmium. But this is not specific to cadmium. Next thing he did was he generated the LCP1 RNA isoforms. He obtained 3 plants which has a RNA levels roughly half of the original wild-type plants. And these plants grow more or less normally, so that the reduction of this transcript accumulation for LCP1 does not seem to have a strong negative impact for the growth of the rice plants. And in this RNA lines for the LCP1, he noticed that the accumulation of cadmium is reduced. So this is a staining for the cadmium using a reagent called QAI. And this purple color represents the cadmium accumulation in the allele layers. So it's less purple, as you can see. When he looked at the actual concentration of cadmium in rice grains, in all the 3 independently isolated transgenic lines that he had, the levels of cadmium is somewhat less. And than the control lines. So it showed that by reducing the expression of LCD1 gene in mice, you can reduce cadmium accumulation in seeds. In case of zinc, there is no effect. He measured quite a few other cations in mice, but there seems to be no strong effect for other cations. It's kind of strange that when he measured the transport activity of LCD1 in mice, in yeast cells, he was able to get the transport activity for various cations, but in this knockout mice, the only elements that he was able to get the difference was the cadmium. This may be due to probably the levels of RNA knockout, or maybe some compensation mechanism for the transport of other methods. So what he did was, next thing he did was that he measured the cadmium concentration in the xylem cell of his RNA methods. But he noticed that the result says is that the cadmium concentration in xylem cell is not different from the control one, suggesting that OSLCD1 is not involved in the maybe uptake of xylem volume of cadmium, but maybe later steps for the cadmium transport into grains. And this is the expression profiles of the LCD1, and it suggests that it is strongly expressed in the right stage. So the steps for the LCD1 involvement is maybe not from the uptake or the loading, but maybe to the transport to the grains. To further confirm this, he did a tracer experiment in which he used the RNA lines as well as the mutant line at that time that already we had. And what he did was he grew the plants giving the different isotope of cadmium until heading and after the headings. What he noticed is that the cadmium that is given after the heading had a difference in concentration in the grains, but not the one that is supplied before the heading. So this LCD1 is probably important for a direct cadmium transport during the grain-free stage into the grains. So then next thing he did was he also tried to use something called the positron emitting tracer emitting system, in which this is the system developed by a group in Takasaki, and Dr. Fujimaki has been very helpful for this analysis, in which he was able to monitor the movement of cadmium tracer in real time. What you can see is that compared to the vector control, RNA lines that he tested had accumulated less cadmium in upper nodes. So this green one representing this upper nodes, and this blue line representing the accumulation in the lower nodes. The concentration of cadmium in phloem was reduced in the RNA lines. This phloem sample was collected using the slide of leaf hopper, and the concentration was lower. This expression was the expression of LCD1 is mostly in the nodes, which further supports the notion that LCD1 is involved in probably a xylem to phloem transfer of cadmium, and if you reduce the expression or mutate it, the cadmium transport into plant food is reduced. But this is still transgenic, so that it cannot be used under the current situation in the actual field. So what we did was we tried to isolate the mutants of OSLCD1 by tilling, and we obtained several lines. And this year we did a speed test, and in these tilling lines, there are 10 edges. So there are two sets. One is from these two lines is from Nippon Valley, and these 4 lines is from Hitomeko Red. And in each case, the extent of the reduction varies, but there are tendency that the cadmium concentration is reduced, so that this allele can be used for the future readings. So in summary, LCP1 is involved in calcium transport integrase, and this I think is a representative of example for gene to allele, example for the protein input. Thank you very much. So I'm also a chair, so please give me any questions or comments or anything. There are microphones, I think, in there. Maybe time for 1 or 2 questions, I think. Yeah.
There's still some seats up front if you'd like to use those.
Okay. Oh, yeah, please. Yeah.
The iron deficiency tolerant mutant that you have, does it have any other side effects apart from being able to grow?
It's kind of a little small.
Yeah, that's what.
But other than that, we don't know this. But it's still in the preliminary process at the stage, so that we may know this in a later time, some side effects in the future. Any further questions? If not, okay, done. I think we'll move to the next speaker.